When it comes to video game companies censoring stuff, there has been a long history dating all the way back to pretty much the beginning of developers or publishers doing this. And you know what? It's very understandable. Sometimes there's some things that, you know what, that probably shouldn't be in the game or whatever the case is. But I feel that Sony has taken it to the next level, because what you are about to see is quite possibly the funniest, most egregious censorship that I have ever seen. But it's also hilarious at the same time. It's so hilarious that I had to make a whole video discussing it, because this censorship should not be happening. And it almost just popped up into my head like a light bulb. What the heck is going on with Sony? Why would they even feel the need to do this? It's like the Animorphs version of censorship. I'm not really sure what's going on. Furries are thinking it's probably better if you're a furry or if you're into that or whatever the case is. Maybe like Primal Rage, if you're into that, you're probably thinking what you're about to see is better. Some of you guys might already know what I'm alluding to, but I just find this absolutely hilarious. So we're definitely going to discuss it. But before we get into that, what's up everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video where we talk about stuff on this channel, gaming stuff and more. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. So I'm pulling up an article on Nintendo Life. I saw this a couple days ago, and at first I didn't believe it. I felt like, okay, this is just like a joke or it's something that's just not true, but no, it's very much true. So Sony's censors strike as Switch gets 20 ladies while PS4 gets 20 bunnies. Wait, hold on. Wait, 20 ladies versus 20 bunnies. Bro, what's going on here? This can't be real. At first I thought this was a joke. I thought it was like a April Fool's. We're not in April. I thought it was like Easter. I don't know what's going on, but we're not then. It's like November. I think it's November. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's November. So yeah. It's not April Fool's. This is actually happening. So anyway, let's continue on here. What are the 3 most misplaced items in your everyday life? You might be thinking keys, wallets, and the television remote, but you're forgetting the one thing you're always losing: ladies. Every time we're about to leave the house, we can never remember where we last put our ladies. This sounds very weird, extremely weird in terms of what's going on here. Are they down the back of the sofa in the washing machine? If only there were some way we could keep track of our ladies. East Asia Soft, a company whose games include Waifu Uncovered and Hentai vs. Evil, have just shown off their latest take on the girls wearing uncomfortably tight underwear genre, 20 Ladies, in which you complete simple platforming puzzles to gather up all your lost ladies. Also, the ladies are naked for some reason. Maybe all their trousers were shredded by the spinning spike traps that litter the levels. Poor ladies. The best part about the game is yet to come, friends. We rarely dip our toes into the console wars. At least that's what Nintendo Life is saying, console wars. Because A, we're adults, B, we're owners of multiple consoles, and C, friends with all the pure Xbox and push square writers. But we can't help but find it quite amusing that Nintendo gets ladies while the PS4 and PS5 gets bunnies. And yeah, no console war stuff here. I'm a fan of the JoJo wars, okay? Tell me who your favorite JoJo is. We can have a fight, you know what I'm saying? We can do some JoJo poses. We can do all that, but we don't do any console wars around here. I've got all these different systems. I spent money, PlayStation, Xbox Series, Xbox. I got everything. I got everything here. So there's no point any console war for me stuff either. But JoJo wars, I'm down for that. Let's go. But anyway, yeah, I feel Nintendo Life on that one. But anyway, let's get back to this article here. So yeah, the PS4 and PS5 gets bunnies. Yes, for PlayStation players, the scantily clad lasses of 20 ladies have been replaced with fully clothed rabbit women, thanks to Sony's strict rules on sexual content. Oh gosh. Okay, here's the description between the two. This is the best thing. Here's the description between the two. So 20 ladies, beware of hazards. Break a heart 3 times and you'll instantly respawn at the beginning with your lady counter reset to 0. You'll need to touch them all without dying in order to proceed to the next stage and unlock an alluring image for each one you complete. 20 bunnies. Beware of hazards. Lose 3 hearts and you'll instantly respawn at the beginning with your bunny counter reset to 0. You'll need to find them all without dying in order to proceed to the next stage and unlock an adorable image for each one you complete. So it's almost the same thing there. So it's just bunnies versus ladies. I mean, Sony is being somewhat ridiculous with this policy, guys. I just find this to be super, super funny. But this type of censorship seems to only be for certain games. I find Sony to be extremely hypocritical here, to the point to where it's like blatantly obvious that they are being extremely hypocritical, or I would just say unjust in this case. And let me give you guys a reason why. Like in their games, for example, in The Last of Us, there was like a full-blown naked scene where you see it, like you see not everything, but you see it, but like it was there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they have those type of sexual themes in their other games as well. So the fact that Sony is sitting there and saying that you can't do this, yet they have some of the stuff that happened in The Last of Us, I mean, I don't know, man. That just seems weird to me. You know, it feels like it's unfair to certain Japanese developers. Heck, I think there was even a little bit of an issue with Devil May Cry. So I'm not really sure what's going on with Sony and this censorship stuff. But they've been doing it for a number of years now. I know there's been some other games that they've done it as well. And I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. It seems like petty, you know, at this point. And it seems like it doesn't apply to their own games. It only applies to other developers, but it does apply to them, which is like weird. In my opinion, at least, it's like they have a strict policy on censorship and all that, or a strict sexual policy, but yeah, not with our games. We can just show full-blown, you know, whatever. Not everything, but, you know, enough. You guys know, if you look up The Last of Us Part 2, you know what I'm talking about. You know the scene. You know, Abby's kind of, you know, Abby. And yeah, they show that, and then there's also another scene with Ellie. So yeah, I mean, it's like, it's there, right? So I'm thinking if they're okay with that, then they should be okay with ladies versus bunnies, or they should be okay with ladies in this. But hey, this game is stupid though. Let me just go ahead and say this. I gotta make sure that I say this. This is a stupid game. Like, what is going on with this game? I still need to talk about that. What is going on with this game? This game shouldn't exist. So I get it, like, you know, you're censoring this type of stuff, like whatever, you know, but like this game is stupid. Like, East Asia stuff, like, what are you guys doing? Y'all spending like money on this? I mean, who buys this type of stuff? I'm pretty sure some of you guys out there buy it, but this is a stupid concept. It also seems degrading. Seems kind of weird to do something like this. I mean, like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't like the concept of the game at all. So let's just go ahead and say that. Like, the concept of this game is completely whack. I mean, like, it's so silly. But yeah, that's the one thing, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I just think that sometimes the censorship thing goes a little bit too far. And if you're going to do it, just make sure that you're fair across the board. Don't make it to where, oh, well, you can do this and some developers can do this and then you can't do that. Because I'm guaranteeing you that, like, when Grand Theft Auto comes out, there's probably going to be some stuff in Grand Theft Auto, right? And, like, I guarantee you it ain't going to be censored. It's probably going to be okay, right? So, like, I'm pretty sure that it's just certain things. I think it's, like, Japanese smaller developers that try to do some stuff, right? Like the, you know, Senran Kagura, stuff like that. Those are going to be the games that get kind of, you know, bodied by this censorship stuff, right? Those are the type of games that do that, you know, where it's kind of just kind of like cheeky humor or whatever, or kind of like insensitive towards women, stuff like that, which that brings up another question, like, should it be censored in the first place or not? You know, like, I know some of you guys are going to be like, yeah, well, you know, that's really indecent, or that's probably shouldn't be happening. This is stupid, so they should do it. Then some of you guys are probably going to be like, well, no, like, you should just be able to have freedom of expression. If they want to have that on there, then they can have that on there. So I think it's another, like, discussion in its own right with this type of game. But I just found it hilarious that the censorship went as far as to completely changed, like, from humans to bunnies. Like, that's the furthest that it's ever went. I find that hilarious, you know, almost to the point where it's like meme status, that I want to check it out because, yo, you got ladies and then it's bunnies. Like, they really went out there and said, hey, man, like, I can only imagine the call, like, you know, Shuhei Yoshida's like, he's like, hello? And the other person's like, hey, what's up, Shuhei? And he's like, yeah, you're gonna have to change those ladies to something else. They're like, okay, yeah, something else. Maybe we'll just, you know, maybe we'll put like a little bit of a blur, or maybe we'll just do something, you know, kind of censor. He's like, no, it can't be ladies at all. Like, what you mean? What do you mean? He's like, no, you're gonna have to change the bunnies. He's like, bunnies? Yeah, bunnies. I just imagine the conversation. That's probably just hilarious. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. We all know that Sony does not like the old Lola bunny. You know what I'm saying? They like the bunny, but they probably like the new one more than the old one. So it is what it is there. But what are your thoughts on this when it comes to 20 ladies versus 20 bunnies? Should it be censored at all? Are you planning on picking up the game? Do you feel that Sony's going too far? Do you feel that they're not going far enough? And how do you feel this will affect future content across these platforms? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, click that notification bell. We will see you for the next video. Peace.